We are recording. Okay, so if you're watching this later or watching this now, again, we apologize. We had technical difficulties with getting on live. Something we know we're going to run into, but thankful we've got Zoom. So we are just going to run with this, get this done for you guys, and that way you guys will at least have a recording, okay? So for those of you guys on, oh good, we've got some more people. We won't be able to see you guys on Zoom or hear you. It's just Jimmy and I, so we can see we've got participants. And then afterwards, we can, if you guys want to put the questions in the chat or whatever, you know, we can probably go that route, okay? Alrighty, so let me share our presentation, Jimmy. And we're gonna pull this up for you guys, and let's do, okay. So slideshow and from beginning. Thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the recording, or the Zoom recording. We are recording too for you guys. So, okay, so we're just gonna start this way. You guys run through it. That way you guys can send this recording to your teams too, okay? The old-fashioned way. All right, so tonight, Jimmy and I decided we wanted to do a compensation plan training. Like I said, had so many people ask for this, so I'm really excited to go through it because it always, with our Plexus compensation plan, there's just so much to it, so it always even helps me to go through this. So I actually love to do this training. But as you guys can see, we have 11 different ways we get paid. Some of you may not be aware of that because it's pretty crazy how many different ways we get paid. So we're gonna go right into a little disclaimer just because we have to do this, just to keep everything compliant, even though nobody's gonna see this, okay? So Plexus makes no guarantees or projections of income. As such, representations may be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitment, skill, leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those qualities, okay? So we got that out of the way. So Plexus provides an unmatched compensation plan that combines great income opportunities to start earning money quickly, as well as long-term residual income. Residual income is my favorite. Here are the 11 ways you can earn income with Plexus, and Jimmy's gonna start us off.
Okay, guys, when you sign a new ambassador, you always want them to purchase a welcome pack. Not only because you get paid out on that welcome pack, but it's the deepest discount that they can get with it. When an ambassador joins the company, they can purchase a welcome pack priced out at either $99 or $199. 50% of the purchase of that welcome pack is paid back into the company to replenish the product, pay the staff, and keep the lights on, all that good stuff. The other 50% is paid out in business building bonuses. So 50% of that bonus is paid to the sponsor, and the remaining 50% of the bonus is split between the 3 qualified ambassadors above that sponsor. We have some changes happening. Beginning in November, the sponsoring ambassador will receive $25 for either welcome pack, the $99 welcome pack or the $199 welcome pack. Part of the reason for this change, and this part is already in effect, is on the $199 welcome packs, the month that they sign up and purchase that, we are getting our pay points on that. And we'll talk about pay points here in a moment, but it's a huge thing, especially when you are you're in a month where you're trying to rank up, because that's how we rank up, or by our pay points. We also get paid out on those. You want to switch the slide, Jeannie?
Yep.
Okay, so Plexus pay points. Plexus awards you pay points for every qualified ambassador within pay levels of your organization. Now, qualified means that they have their 100 PV for the month. PV stands for personal volume. This is just how it's a value amount that they attach to each product. And to be qualified, you have to have at least 100 PV. Ambassadors are paid based on the Plexus points that they accrue on a monthly basis through up to 7 compressed levels. Obviously, the more Plexus points you earn, the higher your paycheck. Now, I will tell you, on average, the points they're usually worth about $3 per pay point. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Just depends on how many people that we have to divide it by that month.
Try it again, Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh, you muted yourself.
There we go. Okay. All right. You good, Jimmy, on that?
Yeah.
Okay. You were echoing. Okay, guys. So the achievement bonus. This is one of my favorite things because being as I was in corporate America for 11 years, I was always dependent upon my boss to do my bonuses for me, right? If you worked somewhere where you got a bonus. What I love about achievement bonuses is I control my bonus. I control, depending on how hard I work, I get a bonus, right? So this is one of my favorite things, and this is what a big part of moving up the ranks. So like you just heard from Jimmy about the pay points, that's when we get into the gold, senior gold, ruby, and senior ruby to get to those levels, okay? Your first rank is silver. That means you personally sign underneath of you 3 ambassadors. Those ambassadors need to purchase a welcome pack and ideally have their subscription order turned on. And once they do, boom, you become a silver ambassador. So guess what? You get a $100 bonus that's paid out the 15th of the following month. That is pretty awesome. So like I said, with pay points like Jimmy talked about, you start earning pay points on the ambassadors you sign up. So to get to gold, you have to have 100 pay points. Now I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds like a lot. And it can be, but really on average, it's about 20 people, okay? Now, you're silver, so you've already got a team of 3 people. And what you're gonna do is help those 3 people sign up 3 people, right? And then trickle it down, and you're gonna keep building your level 1s. So it really actually can happen pretty quickly if you keep building your team, they stay consistent, and they're building their team. So once you get to 100 points, you become a gold ambassador and you get $250 bonus. Boom, senior gold, you get a $350 bonus. Ruby, $500. Senior ruby, $750 bonus. And those are all one-time bonuses. You get them. Some of you guys have seen where the company has been gracious enough to add in a super silver, which is between silver and gold, and actually give us like a $250 bonus. So that's been pretty awesome. But these are really great bonuses that I love because for your achievements, you're also getting another award. So just one more amazing way we get paid. Okay, so like I mentioned, you always have the option the day you sign up as an ambassador. So say if you sign up on the 12th of October, you have until the 12th of November, okay? It's not from within that month. It is exactly 30 days. You have a month to actually earn Fast Start Gold, Fast Start Senior Gold, Ruby, and Senior Ruby. And look at the bonuses you get for this. Now, I really want to focus on Fast Start Gold because this one is super achievable if you hit the ground running when you sign up as an ambassador. And like I mentioned, on average, it's about 20 people. But like I said, that does not have to be 20 people that you just sign up on your level 1s that you just keep personally sponsoring. You're helping your ambassadors sign up ambassadors. So in that 30 days, if you get roughly 20 people on your levels 1 through 3, you get a bonus of $700 for hitting Fast Start Gold. And they're kind of mock points, which we're not going to go into that tonight because it kind of gets confusing. But if you're very interested in achieving Fast Start Gold, Senior Gold, Ruby, Senior Ruby, it has happened, you guys. Definitely get with your sponsor or somebody in your upline and we'll explain that more, okay? Go for it, Jimmy.
Okay, so let's talk about personal volume and retail commission. As a Plexus ambassador, you have your own replicated Plexus website and be able to purchase products at wholesale. All wholesale are all online wholesale, retail, and preferred purchases will be counted as your personal volume. You will earn 15 to 25% on any volume over your qualifying 100 PV. Okay. So that first 100 PV, that's usually considered like your personal order, and that's what qualifies us for the month. Our upline is already getting paid out through pay points on that 100 PV, so we do not earn any money off that. But something that I really love is, am I echoing, Jamie?
Hey, Jimmy. Yes, you are. That's what I was just asking them. I thought it was me. That's why I muted myself a minute ago. And you just started, Jimmy. You did good, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Go out really quick and come back in.
Yeah, you could try. Let me see.
If you want to go on talking about this,
yep.
Okay, that way we have everyone's time.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Go back in, and I'll try to watch for you guys. Okay. So, sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying, so we're going to kind of just roll through this quickly because I want to make sure you get all of it. So yeah, the personal volume and retail commission. So you, of course, like she said, you guys have your own website when you sign up as an ambassador, where you purchase your own products at wholesale price, the cheapest. And so what I love about this, you guys, is you earn 15 to 25% on everything that goes through your website. So your orders, you're already getting wholesale price on your orders. But what's cool is because that goes through your website, because you're clicking shop in your virtual office, so you will earn another 15 or 25% depending on your PV on those products as well as any customer that orders through your website, whether it's retail customer or preferred. It's on that PV, okay? So now, it's always over 100 PV. The first 100, like Jimmy says, goes back to the company. So anything over 100, so if you do between 100 and 499, you're gonna get 15% of that PV, okay? Anything over 500, you're gonna get 25%. That's 25% of all of it. So it's a huge jump. So that's why it's so important to watch your PV, because if you're at 420 or 450 or anything close to that, you want to place an order to get over 500, because a lot of times it can make your products for free with just getting that extra discount between the 15 and 25, okay? So you guys can kind of see a little bit of the example there. But what I love is you're earning so much extra. So, okay, let me see if I can bring Jimmy back in really quick. Okay, she is signed into her, so bear with us, you guys. I'm going to bring her back in as a panelist. Thank you guys all for being so patient with us tonight. We love it. Okay. And okay, let's see if she's come back in.
Can you hear me, Jeannie?
I can hear you, and you sound better. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go to the next slide, Jimmy. So you sound good. Go for it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we also get a 5% override commission. This is a commission that we get off of our level 1 ambassadors. We get 5% of anything that they have over 100 PV. And once you build a team, something that I've noticed, my 5% override commission is usually more than my own like 25% commission that I have on my own PV. So that is pretty incredible.
Yep, I agree, Jimmy, on that one. Okay. So next, you guys, is also another one of my favorites, preferred customer programs. So you guys know that when you have somebody interested in purchasing the products, they have two options as far as being a customer. And there is a reason, well, there's a couple reasons that we always really encourage preferred. And this is one of them. So it's not only better for them because they are going to be getting a better price as a preferred customer versus a retail, okay? It's a 10% discount. Plus, after the 4th month on their 5th order at consecutive order, they order 4 months in a row, their 5th month, they get an extra 10% off, okay? But here's what's cool for you guys, is when you're talking to that person and you're telling them, yes, preferred, you know, it is shut up on an auto ship, which let me try that again. Most of us know you're set up on an auto ship, but here's what I tell my people is, look, it's the cheapest price for you, and I'm going to be staying in touch with you through the month. So we're going to talk about the products that you need to reorder before they ship. So I mark it down in my calendar. So if they order on the 10th of the month, I'm going to mark it down at least by the 5th, and we're going to talk about, I mean, I'm touching base with them prior to the 5th, I better be, but we're going to start talking about their order shipping on the 10th, okay? That's giving them good customer service and letting them know, hey, your order's going to ship. Do we need to adjust anything on your products? It's great customer service. That kind of reassures them that, hey, my order's not just going to ship without, because some people get scared of them not remembering, okay? But you get a bonus. You get a bonus every month that preferred customer orders every single month. So, like for instance, if they order the triplex, you get an extra $20. Not only the 15% or 25% on their order, depending on your PV, but you get an extra preferred bonus. The slim and lean, you get $18 every single month. That adds up to a lot. Like the slim accelerator block is $22, you guys. So like I said, it adds up very quickly. Preferred customer bonuses for you as an ambassador are one huge part of your paycheck, okay? So the Emerald Pool bonus. Okay, so there was some changes to this that I'm going to talk about too. But this, as far as it's always been the same. The Emerald Pool is comprised of 3% of the company's monthly ambassador payout and is shared among the ambassadors who qualify. So, of course, you have to hold your rank as Emerald. And then as an Emerald ambassador, which is what I currently am, you receive a bonus every single month. And it's 3% of this pool. So it's no longer just as, you know, your rank, you have to hold your rank, but you get a monthly bonus, just an extra little perk. But you also qualify for the Plexus Lexus program, and they give you a stipend of $600 every month. That $600 you can put towards buying a Lexus or leasing. Most of us tend to lease, and usually on 3 years is as far out as we can go. And then as long as we stay an Emerald ambassador, and we get that $600 towards that Lexus. And we have 5 options that are always in the, I want to say it's the pearl white. I forget. It's that real cool, shiny white color that I love. But you get to select one of those Lexuses, turn it in, boom, they give you $600, you guys. So here's one of the cool changes that just happened when I came back from Hawaii, or when we were in Hawaii. It's called the lifestyle bonus. This is something I've been asking for a long time. So me personally was excited because now if the Lexus just doesn't fit your lifestyle and you're like, you know, maybe I want a truck, maybe I want a camp trailer or a boat or whatever you want, you can have 70% of that stipend for a lifestyle bonus. So you will just get that $420 in your deposit every month on the 15th, and you can choose to put that towards whatever you want. Pretty stinking awesome. So I'm really excited about that. Also, you get an all expense paid trip to Hawaii every September. So this is the 3rd year I've been able to take my family, and just super blessed by being able to do that. This amazing team helps me in so many ways with that. So I want you guys to know you can make it to Hawaii because it's possible.
Okay, and you guys, I just have to tell you, I'm super excited about that lifestyle bonus because a truck motivates me way more than a Lexus. A Lexus is awesome, but I'm a truck girl, so I'm sure my husband has some stuff he'd like to pick out from that. I might not get my truck. Okay, so let's talk about the Sapphire Pool. Okay, so the Sapphire Pool is comprised of 1% of the company's monthly ambassador payout, and it's shared amongst the ambassadors who qualify. Ambassadors who qualify for this pool also qualify for the Plexus Lexus program, and they get bumped up to $750, or the lifestyle gets bumped up to $525. On top of this, they still get everything that the Emerald got. They get the 3% out of the Emerald pool, so they're getting a total of 4% out of that pool. And they also get the trip to Hawaii as well. And I want you guys to think about something. Think about our leader, Dusty Duncan. Okay, Dusty, I've known her entire life. She grew up on a ranch, only child, complete introvert. She made Sapphire actually within 1 year of starting with Plexus. To be a Sapphire ambassador, you have to have 3,000 pay points. And I'm going to let you guys do the math there. If you remember a little while ago, I said that those pay points were usually worth around $3 per pay point. So 3,000 times $3. She gets paid out on that every single month. Every time I think about that, I get goosebumps. I'm just so proud of her to see her be able to succeed at something like this and achieve it. It's pretty incredible.
Yep, and that's just one of the ways that she gets paid too.
Yeah, exactly, just one.
Yeah.
Okay, then we also have our top rank here is Diamond. Okay, the Diamond pool is comprised of another 1% payout. So you're actually getting 5% out of the pool at that point. And then the Plexus Lexus program, they've increased that to $1,200 per month. I cannot even imagine spending $1,200 a month on a vehicle. That's more than my mortgage. Hello. And the lifestyle bonus is $840. Maybe that's where Jed gets his boat too, right?
Yeah.
They also get everything that the Emerald got as well. Okay, so they're still going on that trip to Hawaii. Plus, they have the Diamond destination trip that's right before that, which is now held in Hawaii as well, right, Jeannie?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty awesome. Okay, and also going through to the Diamond, you get to re-enter. Now, a lot of compensation plans, a lot of network marketing, social marketing, whatever you want to call it, companies do not allow this. This is something that is very unique to Plexus, is once you hit the rank of Diamond, okay, you have the option to go into a re-entry position. So guess what? You're Diamond over here, and then you get to go and sign yourself up as a brand new ambassador. And so you start at the bottom. So you work your way back up to silver, back up to gold, senior gold, boom, 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 okay? We have 2 ambassadors that are double diamond ambassadors. Double diamond, you guys. So the math on that is absolutely crazy because they get paid diamond everything here and diamond everything here. Or think about it, if you are even diamond gold, diamond senior gold, I mean, it's, and we have so many that's what they say, diamond, you know, whatever their second position is on their rank. It's just absolutely amazing. And they re-enter themselves on their first level. So yeah, it's mind-blowing. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys kind of a little bit about the annual ambassador income. Okay, and it looks like it kind of got cut off a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay, so, oh no, it didn't. I can see it now. All right, so even as an ambassador, when you very first sign up as an ambassador and don't have any ambassadors underneath of you, you have a potential of making an extra almost $500 a year annually, okay? That's quite a bit. I know that was huge for us before I started Plexus, okay? Because we needed every dime we could get. So look at silver ambassador. We've talked about that tonight. When you get 3 ambassadors underneath of you and you keep them going, you have the potential to make $5,000 a year. $5,000 can take you on a pretty good vacation. It could help pay a car payment, you know, utilities, or if you're just saving up for college or something else fun, you know, there's a lot of potential there. And then look, you guys, when you get up to say like Jimmy's rank, she's a senior Ruby ambassador. That's almost $52,000 per year on average. Pretty crazy. And then yes, you read that diamond one right. It's not a misprint. That's $442,000, almost $3,000 a year, you guys. That is crazy. Now, think about the double diamonds. Yeah, nuts, huh? Absolutely mind-blowing. But what is amazing is, you know, we know a lot of these people that are in the top ranks. and they're just normal people that have pushed and done this and not given up and believed, and look what they're doing. Okay, so it is possible. I don't want you guys to look at these upper ones and say, I could never do that. I was guilty of doing that when I first started, and no, you can do it. So I'm here to tell you that. Hey, Jimmy.
Okay, so Jeannie and I are going to share just a little bit about our story as far as the business goes. I originally, when I signed up, I had no intention on working this business. I honestly feel like now looking back, that was complete fear. I, like Dusty, was very much an introvert, still am in some ways. And I just didn't think that I could get 3 people to join me in doing this. Thank you, Donna Lynn. Donna Lynn literally changed my life with this, guys. Donna Lynn is my sponsor, and I thank her for bugging the heck out of me to get started. Okay, so I didn't think that I could get 3 people to join me, let alone even 1. Well, what happened was it was already changing my life. I was already feeling better, and I was more active, you know, showing up at the birthday parties and the barbecues, and my friends and family noticed that, and they wanted to know what I was doing. So before I knew it, I was silver. I actually didn't know I was silver. I had to message Jeannie and ask her why my paycheck said silver on it. I don't know how I got to silver. Okay. It was actually became really easy for me to share. I've always had a job where I was helping somebody. And so this just gave me a new platform to do that, and in a completely different way. One of, like, I feel like my biggest accomplishments with Plexus is Dana's story. Dana has MS, and I don't even know how many meds she's off now, like 30 or something like that. I don't know if that's even the count anymore. I mean, just crazy, insane, amazing. And to be able to have, you know, a part in that, a part for her life to be better. Part of that's because of me, just like my life being better is because of Donna Lynn. That's what drives me to do this. Fortunately, you know, when I first started, we couldn't afford the products. It was very quick, like within the first month that I had my products paid for. I have a family of 5, and we are all on multiple products. I'm talking, like, think about the triplex and more times 5 people, okay? I have not, like, ever, since my welcome pack, ever had to pay for our products. I've always been able to recover that with my Plexus income. I sat here, and this was, oh my gosh, several months into doing Plexus. Maybe it might have been like 5-6 months, something like that. And I was paying bills. I wrote a check, and I just waited for my husband to come home. And when he walked through that door, I was so excited to show him. The check that I wrote was for our mortgage. And it didn't come out of our joint account. It came out of our Plexus account. The fact that I was able to cover our mortgage with that. The trips, like Leaders Retreat and stuff like that, I've been on several of them, but 2 of them stand out the most to me. The one in Washington, D.C., I got to take my oldest son on, and that is something, a place that he always wanted to go, but I probably would have never made that a priority or been able to take him there if it had not been for Plexus. And then last year was my second Leaders Retreat in Florida. I took the whole family on that, and we stayed for an entire week. We are a family that the year that I started Plexus, right before I signed up, our summer vacation were little day trips around Arizona. Like, we didn't even get a hotel. They were day trips because we were scrimping on money so bad. So that was incredible. I can't say enough about this financially. We've had a lot of stuff happen in our lives with our son that has kind of drained the bank account here and there. And honestly, if I were not doing Plexus, we would not have stayed afloat. We would not be able to get through that and still be able to do the extra things like Eldon's football. Football is not cheap. We have to travel for that. This weekend, we have to go to Round Valley, which is like 3 hours away. The game's not till 7 o'clock at night. So we have to get a hotel room. We have to, all of us have to eat out. We have the extra money to be able to do that and not even think about it. So I am extremely thankful that this opportunity just kind of landed in my lap. And Donna Lynn, I can't say thank you enough. I can't. You've changed our life in so many ways, from our health to our finances to just personal growth. Me being on here speaking, that's you, because you knew me before. So.
Yes, it is. I'm here to tell you that is big for her to do, which is super cool. And that is.
And now you can't shut me up.
Well, and I was going to say, and just like hearing her story, you guys, is such a huge part of, why we do what we do, because you get to hear those stories and you get to be a part of that. And so that's why I say never stop sharing. Okay. So just real quickly about me, I think most of you kind of heard my story, but just like briefly, because there's so much to it, but I don't have all night to tell you guys. But just like Jimmy, we were really struggling when Dusty called me to tell me about Plexus. And so when I first ordered my products, got them, I just had to share because it had helped me super, super quick. So I put it out there, started sharing, and people were curious. People wanted to know. So I had no idea what I was doing. Like I've told many of you before, I had no idea what network marketing was, and I did not know that's what I was doing until quite a while, until I was in it, which is really kind of comical, because I think back now and I'm like, all I knew how to do was just tell people. And I did that. I just told people, look, have you heard about Plexus? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. You got to check this out. And then I started learning about the business, because the first month I got a paycheck, second month I got a paycheck, and that was huge for our family. Very, very huge. As well as at the time, my job that I had, which was a part-time job at home, because I had a little preemie boy. And they told us we couldn't have any more kids, and it took us 7 years to get my little guy, who is now a big guy, but they told us we couldn't have any more. So I had both of them at home. My goal was to be home. Because it took me 7 years to get those two boys into this world. And by the time I had finally got pregnant, I bawled my eyes out to have to leave him. So my goal was, I wanted my time freedom, and I wanted my time with them home. So we took a job that kind of was a killer on the finances, but it was worth it. And so those checks coming in were huge. And I told my husband, I know I can do this. We just got to figure it out. So Dusty was getting checks. We had no clue. She had no clue what she was doing either. So we kind of figured out what the compensation plan was, what we just went over you guys with, and how we were getting paid. And oh my gosh, it was like just a light went off in my head. This could be it. I could do this. I will not have to go back to work if my part-time job goes away, and find a babysitter for Samuel, who was not in school yet. And so we did. I just ran with it and could not keep my mouth shut. And you guys, it has created so many blessings for our family, but that I can't count them all, because financially it's helped us to be able to help others. We've been able to help a lot of people and a lot of friends that helped us when we were in need, and a lot of people that are in need now. And that's been huge for me, one of my big goals, as well as helping my parents, which has been a huge goal of mine as well. And so also a big goal of ours was to always have our own cows. We've been able to do that. And then we always wanted to buy our own ranch. We've finally, as most of you know, we finally did that, and we're always waiting on everybody else, but we're working on getting our cattle, which should be this next week. We'll be able to purchase all of them and get them out of on our ranch. We are fixing to hopefully purchase some land out there, and so we're really excited about that. I'll update you guys later on that. But my point to that is, you guys, the reason I tell you is not to brag. It is absolutely not to brag, because I've been lower than lower. So I've been there. But it's to tell you guys that anything is possible, and you've got to dream big, and you have to believe, because those dreams do come true. And I will not shut up about it, because I know they come true, because Scott and I have been, you know, rock bottom with finances and everything, and wondered if there was ever going to be that part of getting ahead. And this is different. Network marketing is different, you guys, but it's different for a reason, because if you can not worry about what others think and think outside the box, holy cow, it's an amazing opportunity. So I just want to encourage you guys, you know, really pay attention to this compensation plan and how it works. Really get to know it. Do your education. There's a lot of stuff in the training center in the virtual office that goes into even more detail than Jimmy and I did for you guys. And, you know, just start to figure that out, because this will work for you guys. So, okay. We just wanted to share that with you guys. Jimmy, thank you so much for doing this with me tonight. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you for having me. I have one more thing to say.
Please.
It's lasting too. It's not something that's, me, you, Dusty, we've all been doing it for over 5 years.
Yep.
Okay. You guys, it's not some pyramid scheme that's going to come crashing down. Plexus is solid.
Right. Yep. I love that, Jimmy. Thank you for adding that in. Thank you guys so much again. And thank you guys again for being so patient with us on the technical difficulties. We apologize on that, but hey, glad we got this. I'll get it posted to the team page so you guys can share. Okay. All right, guys. Love you guys all, and thank you, Donalyn. Thank you, Dina. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Bye, guys.